Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gyro's World, hardcore Minecraft at its finest. And today, my dudes, we have a treacherous journey because we only have about 30 hours left until we reach our 100-hour goal. And that means I only have about 30 hours to start preparing for the dragon fights because we need to make Eyes of Ender as well as start actually zombifying and curing some of our villagers. And that's where I'd actually like to start heading right into the end, hopefully coming out alive. Cross all my fingers and toes because I am terrified. If you guys watched the first attempt at this 100-hour challenge, you guys would know the Nether is not my friend. All right, now I've been in here a handful of times. I have very slightly marked out a path here. And while I'm in here, I think I'm going to try to grab a little bit quartz because I think we still need to make a lot of observers. And I still don't have a bow, by the way, so I can't even try to defend myself from a distance from some of these guys. Ooh, I almost dug myself down right over lava. Oh, I didn't bring gold either. What have I done? I did not prepare for this very well at all. Nice. New plan. Also, I'm so sorry that this video is so scatterbrained already. It's been not long enough to be scatterbrained, but I decided to sit down and start recording this video without a plan, which is not something I usually do, and it's resulted in things being kind of a mess. I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna try to create, or maybe even just grab some stone. And once we have a decent amount, we're gonna go trade for a bunch of emeralds and levels so we can grab a handful of books that we need and go ahead and enchant ourselves a decent bow. Because we're going to need one for the dragon fight anyway, and I don't know how we've made it 60 hours without a good bow. Alright fellas, I'm going to need all of your emeralds, please. Golly, that only netted me 20 emeralds? But that might be enough to afford the book I was looking for if I can find it. Infinity. Yes, it is enough. All right, let me yoink my infinity book here. And now I'm gonna go farm some levels real quick. And one last swipe. Level 35 should be plenty to go ahead and enchant whatever we need. We need to put mending on this gold helmet because I got this from these guys and it's pretty sick. Protection 3, Respiration 2, and Unbreaking 3, not bad. You guys like the crown look? I think it fits. I think it looks nice. All right, there we go. Punch 2, Unbreaking 3, Flame, and Infinity. Not bad at all. Still need to put mending on this golden hat. Go ahead and try to do that real quick. And put mending on this helmet so I can then wear it into the nether. Dripstone actually, I think could genuinely be useful for pathway blocks. Let's go ahead and scoop up our mending. We are going to grab one looting 3 book as well. Put looting on this sword and put mending on this hat. The crown, Gyro City. I feel so royal. Finally feel like I'm ready for the nether. After, of course, I empty my pockets and grab an arrow because I just don't have any. Just nearly 2 hours later, actually ready to go into the nether. So I was 0% prepared. But we now have our bow, we have an arrow, and we have our new crown of Gyro City, which we must protect with our lives. And hopefully the bow will help make that a lot easier. Let's find another fortress. Here we go. At least we can see the hats working. These guys are chilling. I decided to wander in a different direction this time. Maybe having an easier time traveling. So far, so good. Jesus crystals gave me a heart attack. And I'm trying to remember to leave myself a little trail of deep slate as well. And I'm starting to think it might be time to head back towards the portal. I'm going to continue looking as I head kind of just loosely back in the direction of the portal. Well, I mean, we're already here. Yeah, there we go. Hot tourist. Oh my goodness, I have found it. So I think let's empty our pockets, take a quick assessment of what all we even have now, and I guess get ready to head back in there because I still haven't found what I was looking for. All right, it's a new day. I have all my pork chops ready to go, and we're going to craft a brand new shield just in case. Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's how the saying goes. All right, so I realized last time I do not have screenshots of the coordinates. I had to do math last time. Fun fact, if you take the overworld coordinates of your portal and divide them by 8, you will get the coordinates of your nether portal. That's what I had to do in order to get back to my portal yesterday. I have gone forward and I've gone backwards. So now we're gonna go left. All right, there's something. The golden apple, golden ingots, not terrible. That's a horrifying amount of mobs right there. Look at all those big piggies. I don't know that I want to go over to that that spot of land, honestly. Ned, dude, that is way too many dudes. The piglins aren't gonna bother me, but those big guys will. In fact, I'm just gonna take care of these guys before they're a problem. Whoa, is that what I think it is? Oh, it most certainly is. Here we go. We're just gonna dig our way up, create a little spiral staircase out of this pillar. Here we go. We're officially in the fortress. Okay, well, as far as fortress entrances go, we could have had better, but this is fine. So we literally only need blaze rods. Not excited about the fact that they're spawning in down here as well, but also I'm nervous about the wither skeletons. They've been problematic before. They got me pretty good last time. Excuse me, sir, do you mind coming down here or backing up? One of the two. I'm gonna try to keep myself set up with some anti-wither skeleton measures here. All right, so far so good. 4 blaze rods, not bad. All right, cool. It works. Oh my gosh, a wither's head already? Yo, wither skull first try? Yo, this looting 3 is about to go crazy, isn't it? Why are you floating all the way over there? Well, I might as well just take you out now, but I'm not even gonna be able to get the drops. Man, I'm so nervous. I'm like blocking off all the dead ends. I'm coming around every corner with my shield up. A little bit nervous to just hop up here right now. I got a few. Like 9 blaze rods is probably a really good start. Oh, okay, you want to deliver me a 10th? Thank you, appreciate you. I think it's time for me to get up out of here. 10 blaze rods and a wither skull. Not a bad start. All right, that second trip wasn't too bad. I mean, I got an arrow in my face to show for it, but it's fine. Look, it healed already. And we've got a whole wither's head to show for it. So where do we think probably in here somewhere. Oh, perfect. There's a shelf empty right here. Nice. We have so much nether quartz that I need to go ahead and mine up as well when I get a chance. Let's see here. We need to make, there's our soul sand. I need to make a little bit of a farm for the nether wart, I think. Without it even really looking too out of place, would be just put like a little bit of nether wart. Honestly, like right here, I think it'd be fine. Yeah, that's not even bad. Easy enough. We're all kitted out now. Wait a minute. When did they add this? The brush? Well, that is a massive brush. What does it do? Oh, wait. Oh, I remember. Oh, does it not work? Not gravel? I thought it was gravel. Somebody please tell me how to use the brush. Is it maybe, does it have to be like naturally occurring, or can you only use it in like specific locations? Well, help. What is the point of you? What do you do? Is it just a roleplay thing? You just sweep the floors? I don't know. I'm going to put this back in a chest for now, and hopefully we'll figure this out soon. Because I have a project with these guys that I want to do today, as well as get some farmers set up for some trading. We got all the carrots and all the potatoes, and we could be eating golden carrots right now, and we're not. So I want to get that sorted out. I already have an idea for what I want to do with my farmer villagers. They're going to go in a little build right here. I just cleared out this land. I just cleared out the land, but I want them close enough that the bridge over here makes sense for them to be able to farm whatever we set up behind them, you know, for like a storytelling purpose. Obviously they're going to be trapped and they're not actually going to farm it. It's fine. I want to be able to make it look like they travel over here, up here, over here to do all the farming. And I'm going to make a fairly similar build to what I have over here. Hidden market of sorts is kind of what I'm going to go for. But first, I need to empty my pockets and we'll get building. All right, so first off, we got the base. And here we go with a kind of a basic outline of what I wanted to do. Gates on each side. Right here is going to be basically the entrance. And you're just going to kind of walk through in a little half circle, and then you'll be able to go straight out to the bridge here. Decorating going on right out here. Flowers and whatnot. But basically, the path is just going to go right through this building. Villagers here, and we'll have some villagers here, as well as some items and storage for trading materials and stuff like that right here, with some flowers and maybe some moss, maybe some wheat. I don't know. But basically, it's going to be kind of an overgrown roof style. I think it's going to look pretty cool. However, I did realize while building that before we can move any villagers over here, we really should probably finish putting the villagers into this build. We only need 4 more. So I think I'm going to get these guys in place, and then we're going to start moving guys over there. And hopefully by the end of today's episode, we'll have golden carrots to munch on, because that's what I really want. All right, well, 3 goober troopers ready to go, and 1 more down here, which should be, oh, 2 more down here, which should be all we need. And hopefully while we're getting these guys in place, at least one of those guys will grow up. So let's get a move on. Everybody is now in place, including our zomboid friend. And with all these guys in place, that means we can now pick up some of these darn tracks, and let's try to move at least some of these villagers over here. All right, here we go. At least some of the carpet trap is in. We're gonna need to, again, collect more, which is actually part of why I had said that I wanted to try to do the automatic wool farm first, but I kind of forgot about that and just got busy. Just got busy with this guy. That looks really cool for me. It looks like an amphitheater almost. All right, I've got the roof on. A lot of the building is in place, so much so that I think if we get some lighting in here, it might be time to start moving some villagers in here. There's a good chance we're gonna need like a watermelon pumpkin farm before we can get golden carrots, but that's fairly easy, and we've got all the supplies we would need for that. Now, adding more buildings to this side is making me realize just how much I need to finally finish the wall on that side, put in the bridge, and bring the wall around this side. That side looks so much more finished than this side does just because of the wall. What happened in here? Another one of these guys has changed, and these 3 guys disappeared. All right, now with our lighting in place and a little bit more building done, we're gonna get our first dude in place, get him locked in, and see what kind of trading we can do. All right, let's go, little buddy. You're gonna be my new farmer friend. Hello, Mr. Farmer Villager. Don't move. I'll be right back with your spuds. Finally, these folks have something to do. Give me your spuds. Now, of course, we could just be baking and eating these potatoes, but I think a much better use for them is to try to level this guy up and see if we can get our hands on some golden carrots. And of course, once we can zombify and revive this fella, crazy good deals. Yeah, this bad boy holds so many potatoes. That's a really significant amount of emeralds already, and we still have more potatoes left over. And once we got pumpkins, melons set up, we'll be rolling in emerald. We are, however, kind of getting to the point that we really do need to figure out how, when. We just might start trying to revive these guys to get better trades, because that's honestly kind of the next step. Once we have golden carrots in easy supply and we have all the enchants we could ever want on our armor, we're gonna be looking pretty set to try to take on the dragon before 100 hours. All right, I'm gonna empty my pockets and try to get set up to do sheep farm super fast, because it really should not take long. So here is the general idea of how this system is supposed to work. Completely automatically shear a sheep. So we have an observer watching this block of dirt, and when the sheep is here and it eats the grass once it grows up here, hopefully, then this block changes from a grass block to a dirt block, which will trigger this observer, powering this block, causing this redstone to activate, causing this observer to fire, and inside of here will be shears, and I'll craft plenty more. But the observer will be able to shear the wool off of the sheep, which will then get collected by this hopper minecart into the hopper and into a chest. It's a pretty simple system, and it's honestly so convenient. The hardest part about it is getting all of the iron, but we've got plenty of that now. So let me get to crafting. I'm gonna get this thing set up. We should have 10 chambers when I'm done. I want to do 5 on this side and then mirror it to have 5 on this side as well. And of course, then we'll create a building around this and some storage and all that stuff, but that'll probably have to be the next episode. I think next episode will probably be a big building one, because we want a building on this farm here and we want a building for these fellas over here. All right, we are ready to get the first sheep in place. That grass will eventually spread its way down here. Until then, I think we get this guy into his new home and ready to go. And I think first up, we are gonna actually just take a straight up white sheep. No fancy dyes or nothing. Although each one of these chambers will have a different color. Come on, little fella, I think you're gonna love it. Can you use the staircase? Oh, perfect. Fit right in. And now that basically everything else is set up, I've got both rows ready to go, and I'm currently filling the shears. I think I might as well go ahead and grab the rest of the sheep for this front row. Come on, little fella. Just a trap door, you can figure it out. Come on, in you go. Thank you. Here comes the last fella on down the road. This will probably be something that I craft a much larger version of in the future, but right now there's only a handful of colors I'm using with any consistency, and that's the ones I really want. Oh man, side A is all set up, as well as gotten our first shear. It's working, which is lovely, because I still need a lot over there And I need to fix the door over here. Apparently, they're not surviving. Plenty more villagers to mess around with. As well as I can use the green wool to try to hide some lighting a little bit better, kind of under the like in the grass patches. Of course, you can also use moss for that. I'm sure we'll make a moss farm at some point. And I really like how this looks over here. That's really interesting. It's catching my eye so well. As well as I almost forgot the common question of the day. We should probably do that. Let's talk about the common question of the day, which today comes from nova.jar4757. Clearly an executable. And they said, what 3D texture pack do you use? It looks great. And I feel like I might have answered this question before, or maybe even just casually mentioned it once before. But this series is completely vanilla, outside of the timer at my toes, and of course our replay mod that allows for cool sweeping shots, mostly used for time lapses, but also the intro. As far as texture packs, what they're talking about is how my rails, my trapdoors, regular doors, sugarcane even, it's all presented in 3D. Rather than a flat texture like it normally is. And all of that is due to my texture pack that I use straight from the Vanilla Tweaks website. And that's it. I have the 2 fabric mods that I use and Vanilla Tweaks, and that's it. So there you go. There's your answer, Vanilla Tweaks. I can leave a link down in the description to the website where you can actually build your own Vanilla Tweaks pack. And it's super easy to install into your game. If you guys have any questions, feel free to join the Discord down below. I can help you try to figure it out. There's also all kinds of tutorials on YouTube. That also, by the way, is why my XP bar is rainbow rather than just, was it red? I've had it set to rainbow for so long. I don't even remember what the normal XP bar looks like. Anyways, we have 5 sheep in, we have 5 more to go. And I think that'll probably be about as much time as I have before we have to wrap up the video for today. We are officially up and cooking. And once we get a building on this, I think it's going to be probably one of the buildings we visit and actually utilize the most. And realistically, I could probably even expand this to fit another 4 stations pretty easily. But then it would be like really close to the wall. Yeah, realistically, the outside wall then would have to like be touching. That might actually be okay. I really don't know why I would need to go back that way ever. Anyways, I think that's gonna about wrap it up for today. We had a pretty busy episode. We went straight into the nether to start off and almost died, but we did survive. And we got everything we needed, which means the ADHD is hitting. I don't know that I actually have an ender pearl laying around, but part of why I wanted the blaze rods, there we go, the blaze rods, was to be able to make an ender chest if I have ender pearls laying around, and I don't think that I do. I do have a tropical fish in a bucket. Can we give him a name? What do you guys think? Hopefully soon we'll come across an ender pearl and we can make our ender chest. And then we got building over here where we do have our first farmer ready and raring to go. And my guess is next episode we're gonna get this bridge set up and try to finish the wall here. And I think I might try to do that as a first project. And then of course we gotta get the rest of the dudes in here, finish building and decorating this thing. This is literally half finished. Like I said earlier, man, it's full swing today. I didn't even finish putting the roof in. Look, you can see where I was building, ran out of materials and just gave up, forgot all about it. All in all, pretty busy episode. We got a lot done. And I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do not forget to hit that like button before you head out the door, and subscribe if you guys are indeed new around here. We're still on our way to 500 subscribers, and I can't do it without you. I feel like we can hit it. I don't think we can hit it soon, but it's really up to you guys. And before you go, why don't you check out this video right here. This is YouTube's suggestion for you. I don't know what this one is, but YouTube knows you pretty well, so maybe you like it. And if you don't want that one, maybe check out this playlist right here. If you guys are new to the channel and this maybe is your first video of mine, there's a whole series playlist on screen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye!